My name is Johnson and I work as a marketing manager for a multinational company. Dispatched to Bangkok, Thailand on official business, I was put up at the Moonshadow Hotel in the city center, a well-established hotel known for its long history and luxurious decor. Nevertheless, the mysterious legends that had been circulating about the place made my heart flutter. At nightfall, I stepped into the lobby of the Moonshadow Hotel, where the building, illuminated by the setting sun, seemed to have gone through a lot of changes, spitting out a silent message. The opulent stained glass and crystal chandeliers created a magnificent visual feast. The receptionist's somber frown from time to time conveyed a sense of inexplicable oppression to me. When checking in, he instructed me, "Sir, please remember not to set foot on the 13th floor at night." His almost whispered tone carried a hint of caution that could not be ignored. Despite my surprise, I took the key to the room at the end of the 14th floor. The room was filled with classical flavor, but a subtle chill permeated the four walls. After unpacking, I leaned against the window and looked out over Bangkok at night, only to feel the fatigue of the day come over me. As I lay in bed in the dead of night, I was about to fall asleep when a series of low, regular knocks on the door, like solid knuckles on a wooden board, woke me up. Standing up, I opened the door of my room, but only saw the long corridor empty and silent, and everything quiet as usual. Even so, the invisible gaze seemed to remain as if it hadn't left, making it difficult for me to sleep through the night. The next morning, when I inquired about the knocking at the door during the night, I was only met with evasive silence from the staff. A young waiter secretly whispered, "Sir, there have been some weird things here, so it's better to ask less." Curiosity got the better of me, and I decided to find out what was going on the 13th floor, which was said to be haunted. As night fell again, I took the lift upwards, but I saw that the lift directly skipped the 13th floor sign, which further aroused my desire to explore. I made my way up the emergency staircase and secretly arrived at the 13th floor, only to find the place deserted, with symbols and graffiti on the walls that seemed to tell a story of the past. In a sealed room, a stack of yellowed old newspapers recorded a long-ago murder committed by the former hostess of the Moonshadow Hotel. Between the remnants of the handwriting, the temperature in the room suddenly dropped to bitter cold. I could not help but shiver. Between the turns, a blurred female figure quietly approached. The depths of the sad and spiteful eyes seemed to harbor a cracked soul. The shadowy aura that surrounded her body gradually solidified, and in her hand she actually held a blood-stained sharp knife. In the heat of the moment, I desperately fled back to my room on the 14th floor, but I still couldn't escape the fate of being locked up by the spirits. As the sound of knocking on the door and miserable cries rose and fell, my heart felt as if it was about to jump out of my chest. Sprinting towards the lobby, I saw the middle-aged receptionist and stammered out what I had seen. "Please, let me get out of here. This is horrible." He looked grave and slowly responded, "Sir, you have had more than a few of these types of experiences. Though the shadowy tales of the Moonshadow Hotel are hard to tell, they truly exist." I urgently completed the checkout process and fled the hotel that had endless secrets. From then on, whenever it was late at night, the familiar and eerie sound of knocking and whispering would still ring in my ears, as if the shadow of the Moonshadow Hotel hovered over me eternally, becoming a nightmare that I could not get rid of for the rest of my life.